Good day to everybody out there to see thy wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. And I just wanted to show you guys how I am able to have, well, not necessarily show you how, but show you that I'm able to have free energy throughout the day. Because right now we have 100% in our battery bank, which is our storage. And we're getting all of our energy from the sun right now that is hitting the panels. Because it's partly cloudy, but when it's not cloudy, the sun is pretty much giving us all the energy we have, and the AC that we have on in the house is free, and any other electrical source, which is everything that we use here, pretty much is free, with the sun's help, of course. And I'm going to show you guys the panels, and I hope you guys can see it from back here, because really, you can probably see it if I walk out. So if you can see, we got 12 panels up here. We also have our hot water heater up top, which also has its own panel, so it doesn't tap into our electrical system. So it's a pretty good setup, and we don't really have to pay. We don't have any electrical bill. The sun is intense right now, and I'm probably going to have to get about 2 more battery banks, because right now I'm at 100, and all of this energy still coming. I could be storing that energy into other battery packages or banks, and probably get a generator. But for the most part, we're able to sustain. Probably, I'm gonna say, if there was no sun at all, I give us 2.5, 3 days maybe with some energy. If being really conservative, about 3 days, maybe 4. I'll say 4, conservative. Not using the air conditioning. I'm not using pretty much anything, just a few things in the house. You could probably get about 4 days. But, you know, I have never really had to stretch it like that yet. And this is my first time really getting ready to go into the rainy season. So I'll be finding out a lot of things. I'm definitely going to have to get 2 more battery banks. And not only the 2 more battery banks, but also the generator. Because I don't want to be without any power. I can if I have to, but if I could prevent it, then I will. And I have to also figure out a solution to this algae smell in my cistern, because I don't know, it's starting to bug me. I don't like the smell that's coming out. If anybody has any solutions, let me know. My water cistern, it collects a lot of water from the rain and from the gutters that I have on the house here. And I don't use water like that a whole lot. I'm still trying to find my worker that I would like to have alongside of me all the time. So I'm not really using a lot of that water for the gardening that I will be eventually doing in an abundance. So that water is not being used so much. And it develops a smell. I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying, but it develops a smell because I don't know. I'm hearing that it's algae, and it has that type of smell to it. And then I was somewhere, where was I? I don't know where I was. And someone was using copper to combat algae. And I was thinking maybe I should check into some copper and see if that works for the algae. Anyhow, I don't know. I'm just figuring out some things right now and really getting my bearings and not moving too fast. I've moved fast with putting the place in, which is what I was striving to do. Now that I have that, I'm not really in a hurry to fuck up, because I did make a mistake with excuse my language, I did make a mistake with the guy who I got to do the well. It cost me about $4,000, and he dug and didn't find anything. And then my next guy that I had that was doing everything here, Byron, he showed up. So I'm trying to find someone that's going to be a consistent Monday through Saturday type vibe that I can have here, and I won't say vibe, but person that I can have here and me out, give me some help that I need. And I don't want to just have anybody back here, so that's what I'm in the transition of trying to do. You got to make good decisions with stuff like that, and I'm not in a rush to get that started. But I'm in a rush, but I'm not in a rush to mess up, like I was saying. But no, this is what we have. We have our solar panels. We have our solar panel for the hot water heater. I love it. I've been feeling good. I got my food in the house. I got my food that I got here growing. I got 50 mango trees behind us, plus 50 plus mango trees right here. This is incredible. But they're not producing right now. And even though it is mango season, they're too close together. So I have to get some of them removed, probably 2/3 of them removed till I plant some more. It's a lot that has to happen. It's a lot that I'm thinking of. I'm trying to get someone to come in here that's a design artist that does permaculture. It's a lot, because I'm not going to, it's just a lot. You want to make decisions you're making the right decisions. And I haven't gone to school for this, so you want to make sure that you're getting consultations, I should say that, from the right scholars. And you take that information and you utilize it accordingly. And that's what I'm doing. I'm gathering information from the right scholars, saying, yes, that makes sense. No, that doesn't make sense. All right, we're going to go with that. And we'll bring it to the people and let y'all see what it is. But right now we're in a transition, and I've been relaxing a little bit. It feels good. I haven't even been getting the sunlight I've been really wanting to. I haven't been exercising the way I've been wanting to. I haven't been doing a lot of things the way I've been really wanting to. I've just been chilling, reading, catching up on some reading I should catch up on. Learning something, not just reading for nothing. But no, this is what it is. Little cabin where we come in and relax and lay our head and eat good food. I don't know. Anyhow, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm getting ready to go back in my house and figure out what I'm going to have for dinner. It feels good to not have to do anything every day if I don't want to. Sometimes I don't think I've grasped I'm so caught up in the go, make something happen type thing. I'm trying to look for something to make, I don't know. I'm learning how to let my hair down a little bit and take a breath. I don't even know if I should be doing that. Probably shouldn't be doing that. What am I breathing for? I don't even feel like I should be breathing. What do I need to take in? I should be getting things done. Sorry, I'm talking out loud. Instead of me saying you should be getting things, I'm talking out loud. I should be getting things done. All of this should be clipped. The underbrush. I'm going to start the underbrush over here, and I should probably cut this video. All right, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. See thy wealth, water your health. Drink a glass of water. Good day to everybody out there to see thy wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. And how are you guys today? How's everybody doing? If you listen to the birds in the background, welcome. This is what I listen to all day. It's like music to my ears for the most part. Still looking for a full-time worker here that will be here from Monday through Saturday pretty much. And I shouldn't say a worker. No, we shouldn't say a worker. We're not looking for a worker, and I really don't know how that's coming along because I really haven't looked myself. I've been actually putting out word that I like someone to see how that works, but I haven't heard anything back. In regards to my water situation here, I'm not sure what to do about that right now. I may have to clean the tank out, the cistern, and let all the water out and then let it refill for some new water and probably start to use the water more than what in a better filtration system, but start to use the water more than what I'm currently using it. But yes, get a better filtration system as well, because if I'm not using the water, then I would hate to have to get rid of, but I could use a lot of the water that's in there now for the trees that's already here, that it hasn't been raining every day. Rainy season is coming, but I can take a lot of that water out now that's in there now and use it for the trees that are already here that need that water every day pretty much. A lot of those trees need that water a lot because we are just coming out of the dry season. But I don't know. I really don't know what to do with the cistern. I think this is something to learn about over time. There is no panic. I don't drink the water. I just take showers and I use it for toilet water when I'm flushing the toilet. And when I'm washing my hands, I wash my hands and stuff with it. But when it comes to rinsing off my vegetables and my fruit, I use bottled water for that. And I'm okay with that for now. But ultimately, I'd rather use water out of the sink to rinse off my fruit and my vegetables. But it is what it is. It's just another learning process remedy for water that smells like fish tank water. That's pretty much what it is. Fish tank smell water. Someone asked me, was it smelling like chicken eggs? And no, it wasn't chicken. It's not chicken eggs. It's like a fish tank smell. But nevertheless, I'm still happy to be here off grid. I think I saw something somewhere. The goal wasn't to come here and just be by myself. It would be nice to have a community here of like-minded individuals, of people who want to give back to the earth, plant their own food, not eat carcass, stay away from those dairy products from animals other than when you were supposed to be drinking water, which was when you were a child. Not water, but milk from your mother. But no, good energy, high vibration, people that want to lift each other up and not be tied to the system, choosing to go back into the system whenever we choose, whenever we want. But to ultimately be able to do for self, grow our own food, provide water, get energy from the sun, live in a permaculture environment. It would be great to have those type of individuals around. And it's easier said than done. That's very difficult to do things like that because everybody always has their own agenda. And that is what it is, too. If you got the means to do what you do your own thing. Or people can come together and do a collective things and compromise and put things on paper. But for me, I'm not sitting around waiting to be organized and that kind of shit. My thing is to go, and those that want to be around to come around whenever it calls them to. You feel what I'm saying? So the goal wasn't to come here and just be isolated from everybody and everything. No. And I'm not. Like, I'm in between several villages. I'm here by myself, and I don't feel lonely. I don't feel lonely. I am alone right now. Those are two different things. And I'd rather be alone and peaceful than with someone else and with others and stress the hell out and bickering. So I chose to come to the jungles of Central America and be off the grid and not have to ask for anything if I don't need it. Yes, I would like some help right now, and I'm going to find it. It's coming, and a lot more things will be getting done. Right now, I'm looking at having someone come in like a permaculture design person, and they told me they'd let me know tonight when their schedule would allow them to make it here. And I'll pay them for that, so it's a consultation, so they can let me know the best way I can use my land for permaculture methods. And permaculture is what they say is a permanent agriculture, where things are working together to produce your fruit trees within your forest and your garden and everything else, with your water being collected in certain parts where it collects. And I don't know, it's just a great way to move about without damaging the biodiversity and the ecosystem that's already here, without getting too technical, because then when we start going that way, then I'm getting lost and then I'm going to lose y'all. But in the meantime, I'm just being patient and waiting for I thought I had one. I thought I had some help, but I guess he turned out to just come back here to just be nosy. I don't know, because he never came back. He said he was coming back. But anyhow, I'd rather be taking my time like this than to have multiple people coming back here and just gathering information and taking it back and saying, it's just like, nah, I don't need all of that. I don't feel like I'm around a bunch of bad people. I don't. You always hear stories before you come to places, and they always say this and that about places, but you got to go to places for yourself to actually get that feel, because a lot of that shit be scared and fear tactics to get you to stay away, mostly from the media. And since I've been here, and I might be one of them, and I've heard some horror stories of people who have come here and left for about 3 weeks and come back and everything's gone. That was one of the things that I was worried about when I left. Like, damn, I hope I don't come back and all my shit's gone. But I had somebody working on my house because I had the termite thing being done. But, even still, you just never know. So this also comes back to decisions and buying. And I've not always bought this in good areas. I've bought properties in bad areas where it just was hell. So this turned out to be a really good one. So I'm excited about this, and I really can't complain. Today was a lazy day for me. Yesterday was a lazy day. I didn't even leave the house today. I stayed in all day today. I didn't leave. I feel good not being like I didn't have to go anywhere. I don't drink the water in here. I got coconut water up front. I got coconut water in the fridge. I also have bottled water. So at the end of the day, this is just another day of off-grid living, of figuring it out. When I figure out what the remedy is for this stinking water, then I'll let you guys know. So whenever you start your off-grid journey, there you go. Oh, we saw C do this. We can do it instead of suffering through stinky water. And the shower is not so bad, although I haven't taken one since I've been back. Have I taken a shower since I've been back? I don't even think I've taken a shower since. Maybe I did. That day, maybe Monday. Today's Thursday, for context, people. Because I got my laundry done Monday. So, anyway, I'll update you guys on this water shit when I get an update. Anyhow, thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button. This is See Thy Wealth. Water your health. Drink a glass of water. Good day to everybody out there to See Thy Wealth. Water your health. Drink a glass of water. Speaking of which, drinking some water, we now have fresh smelling water. Because if you can remember, I did a video about a week ago saying that my water was smelly. It smelled like a fish tank. And it really did smell like a fish tank. And we figured out where it came from. Guess where it came from? Could y'all let me know where y'all think it came from? You guessed it. The gutters. The gutters. I thought about it when I first got them done with it. How can we protect the leaves from getting in? And I never said nothing about it. And now, a couple weeks after we get all this stuff installed with the rainwater and everything, we open up the cistern and there's leaves in there. And that's what was creating the smell. So we had the cistern, as you can see, the cistern is right there. We had that emptied, the 600 gallons of water. We had it emptied, we had it cleansed out, we changed the water filters, and we had it filled back up with well water as opposed to water that was bought in. Because when we first moved in here, there was 600 gallons of water brought in by an outside company, and then we had the well installed. Well, before the well got installed, a couple days before the well got installed, we had a really major downpour. So we had a lot of water that filled the cistern back up because within that month that I got the water, it was down at the bottom, but we had that really heavy rain. And in the process of that, a lot of the leaves were getting stuck and going into the cistern, which was creating a lot of that funky fungi ocean fish smell. But we got it taken care of. So I'm very excited about that. We're having a locker built for our power tools and stuff. That we bought a drill yesterday, weed whacker, chainsaw, and we're just ready to start getting things turned up. Couple shovels, hammer, ladder, several other things. We got other wheelbarrows, and this morning we have to go back and pick up a few more things to cut the branches down from the tree, cut the coconuts down and all that good stuff. But the reason why we're making this video is because we have clean water, which I'm very excited about. It's not pleasant to turn the water on to do your dishes or to try to clean your fruits and stuff, and all you smell is a fish tank. You know what I mean? Even though it's filtered, the filters I need to start changing those every, I'm gonna say 60 to 90 days, and probably get the gutters clean every 60 to 90 days. Even though the protectors are there, it's not going to get all the small particles that go into the little holes that are up there. So we still want to make sure we're getting that clean every 60 to 90 days so we have fresh smelling water. Right now the water smells really good. So we're back. I can feel comfortable with cleaning my vegetables out of the, because I'm going to keep it real. The first night I got back, that Sunday, I think I did some cooking that night. Either Sunday or Monday, I did some cooking. And I cleaned those vegetables. I think I used some of that water to heat up. And my throat started to hurt the next morning. I wasn't sure if I was coming down with something because I was traveling or if it was from that water. But I didn't use no more of that water. I just started getting bottled water and started to clean my fruits and stuff off with that water. And it didn't progress. So I don't think it was me getting sick, because usually if I was to get sick back in the day, if I get sick, you could feel it continuing to keep progressing unless my body fought it off that night and I woke up. But it woke up the next morning where it was just kind of like the same. It was something, I don't know. But I stopped using that water, that's for sure. And now I don't have to use it anymore because we have fresh water, which it smells good. I haven't tasted it yet. I'm not going to taste it. I don't usually ever drink water out of the faucet, ever, unless it has a filter on the little pour thing that you're using. But I don't have that here, so we just use coconut water. We get our water from our fruits. And I mean, if you're going to drink any water, why not drink the best water, which is coconut water? It actually has electrolytes in it. I don't like to get dead water from the store and use that for my intake. But anyhow, if you guys could hit that like button, hit the like button, because we have great water now. And if you could share the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you're going to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell and hit all. This is See Thy Wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. And, you know, if you're going to live in an off-grid house and get your, I'm having a brain fart, and get your things put on the side. What are the name of the daggone things? Why am I having a brain freeze? Gutters. If you want to get your gutters put on the house, make sure that you put your gutter protectors on, and make sure that you're cleaning your water every so often, because it's going to get a smell. And mine isn't necessarily sitting in the heat all day, but because the sun, once it gets over here, you're not even really hitting the cistern. So I don't know. We figured it out. I'm thankful for that. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. This is See Thy Wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. Peace.